I got this Bowflex at Target for like 75% off about, I think 3, 4 years ago when I originally thought I was going to get back in shape and it just never happened. I think I'm going to figure out if it works. Now, I found this channel called Beginner Bowflex because I needed a little bit of help figuring out how to use the machine. And then I found one of the workout videos called Beginner Bowflex Workout. And it's a 20-minute workout with 8 exercises in it. So I'm going to be playing this and doing this for the first time. And I figured I would just film it and see how it goes. So here goes. Yeah, I can already tell he's got a lot more muscles than me.
Welcome to a beginner's workout on the Bowflex today. Now, right behind me here, we have a clock and we're gonna be blasting off and lifting in about 1 minute and 53 seconds. But in the meantime, I gotta tell you about today's lift. We're gonna be doing 8 different exercises,
okay,
3 times each for a total of 24 sets today.
24 sets.
I know you can do it, and I'm gonna help you finish all of these exercises. You're gonna learn how to do them, and you're gonna also get a good workout in today. So this clock behind me here, this isn't just for our countdown timer, this is what we're gonna be working out to. We're gonna be doing 25 seconds of intervals, and then we're gonna take 25 seconds off. So we're gonna be working for 25 seconds, take a 25-second break, and in that time, we're gonna be getting set up for our next lift. Now this is called high intensity interval training. This combination of rest and work set to a clock. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and rack up our Bowflex. So I'm going to recommend everybody do 30 pounds.
30 pounds
of power rods on their Bowflex. Now, if 30 pounds is too light for you and you want a little bit more weight, then you can add on a little bit more. I wouldn't go more than 50 pounds. For me, I'm going to rack up a little bit more. I've been Bowflexing for quite a while, but
10, 5,
if
30.
If you're struggling at 30 pounds,
15.
you can drop it a little bit more. Or what you could do is start the intervals about 5 seconds later. But I would start at 30 pounds and kind of feel it out from there and feel what is right for you. So I'm going to go ahead and get set up for our next lift, and our first lift, that is. And our first lift is going to be called seated rows. So as part of this, I'm going to demonstrate what the lift is.
Sorry, it looks like my back.
You're going to start when the clock says to start. So when it's green, you start. So first thing, you're going to be facing the tower. Slide back and hold on to the handles, and then you're just going to pull the handles right up towards your chest, and you're just going to repeat.
Oh, maybe 15 was too small.
Don't jerk around or anything. Now with these rows, you can hold the handles a couple different ways, like this or like this, so flat against the ground, or twist it in with your body. So we've got 15 seconds of or 25 seconds of rest, and we're going to run back the exact same exercise here.
I think I'll go with the 30. Oh, I can do 20.
And so again, it's going to be rows. So again, slide back, pull the handles towards your chest, and we're working for 25 seconds.
Well, you're working, I'm not.
So another thing you can do to increase resistance on this motion is you can also sit on the leg extension here.
I'm not doing that.
And that's going to make you pull the power rods back just a little further, which increases your resistance. All right.
Guess I'll go a couple extra seconds.
So we got rows down, and our next thing is going to be called bicep curls. Well, bicep curls are pretty simple on the Bowflex. You're just going to now stand up, and you're still facing the tower.
Why did I let go?
And you're going to just hold the weights, and then curl the weight up towards your shoulders. Just like this. Now, with bicep curls, a lot of people are tempted to put their back into it and really kind of go like that and pull the weight with their lower back. That's something you don't want to do. Again, you don't want to get hurt. And Doing these reps right also targets your muscles a little bit better. All right.
Definitely don't want to get hurt. I hear you there, bud. I hear you there.
Hope we're all doing good out there so far. We're going to do another set of bicep curls here.
Show off started early.
All right, let's go, team. Now, another variation you can do on this is you can step back a little bit further to yet again increase your resistance. And just like before, you're bending the power rods a bit further, the further you are away from the machine. So you got to put in a little more work. All right, nicely done. So our next lift is going to be called the chest press. And for the chest press, we're now going to have our back to the Bowflex. You're just going to grab the handles, and you want the handles underneath your hands, and then you're going to just press out, just like this. So you want to sit straight up and down as you do this. And another thing that can help is if you exhale as you press out. So inhale as you pull the weights towards you, exhale as you go out.
20 pounds, and I can really feel that in my upper back.
So we're going to do another set here of chest press.
20 pounds. Well, I guess 20 pounds on each side. So is that 40 pounds total?
Hands
or is it
are above the handles.
I honestly have no idea.
And then you just press straight on out.
Either way, I know it's not very much.
And when you bring your handles back, bring them basically back to where your chest is. Don't cut it short or overdo it. Again, keep breathing. Exhale as you press out. All right, well done. We got 4 sets down. Excuse me, that's 6 sets down. 18 to go. So our next set is going to be called shoulder presses. Now you're going to take the handles and now flip them so your hands are above the handles. And then this one, we're just pushing the weight above our shoulders towards the sky. And just like with the chest press, you want to be seated straight up and down. Keep good posture. And exhale as you press. Now, nobody likes the shoulder press, but it is a really good functional movement. Well, I like the shoulder press. A lot of people don't.
I like it.
I hope you like it. And we're going right into another set here. Again, we're just pressing straight up and down.
Go to the chiropractor after this.
3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, 8 lifts down, and next we're moving to the lying lat fly. So for this one, you're gonna lie flat on the bench. Now I like to drape my knees and my legs over the leg extension tool. You're just gonna grab your handles when you get back, and then you're just gonna pull the weights towards your thighs. But you wanna have your arms outstretched wide as you do this. Now your elbows should not be locked, but other than that though, your arms should be fully extended. So you want to have just the smallest bend in your elbows. And again, you're just bringing the handles
I
down
don't
to
think
your
I've
thighs.
ever moved like this before. I'm not putting those down. It took
So
forever.
that's another
to
shoulder and back exercise there. We're running some of those back to
I
back
don't
here.
think I'm going to be able to get back up.
But we're good. We're doing all right. And in 10 seconds, we'll be doing another set.
I might be stuck here forever.
Easy to relax when you're lying, but don't stop. You gotta keep working. Now, I haven't told y'all, but we do have a break. After our 16th set, we're gonna take a minute break, and then we're gonna run back each of these exercises. Only one set this time though. And then we'll be done. All right, on to the next lift.
Oh, how am I going to get up?
And that's gonna be the lying tricep extension. So stay lying down, unlike me. You're gonna grab the handles.
Dude, I just got up.
And you want your elbows at your sides. And then you wanna basically have your arms or your wrist at a 90-degree angle pointing towards the sky. And then you're gonna kick them down. So then it goes down to your thighs. So you're only pulling the weights 90 degrees as you do this. So from pointing up to almost having your arms flat. Up and down the thighs. You should feel this right in your triceps. So your tricep, everybody knows their bicep. Here's your bicep, and your tricep is right down here. And this is going to be working your tricep. And actually, your tricep is a lot more of a functional muscle than your bicep. So if you're standing up out of a chair and using the armrest to stand up, that's using your tricep. All right, let's go, team.
Why does he keep saying I'm on his team?
All right. You are halfway through this workout. Now I want you to keep working. We're gonna move into some sit-ups here. So you didn't need to sit up like I did. You're gonna keep lying down. And for a sit-up, just put your legs through this leg extension, and you're just gonna then do a sit-up here.
I can't do sit-ups. So I'm gonna keep standing up. My back, this is not gonna be good for my back. I'll tell you that right now.
The handles as you work through this. So 20 seconds, let's go, team.
This is one I might have to sit out. Remember I told you guys about the scoliosis? I had one of my doctors said, no more sit-ups. I guess the pressure of the sit-up, so the mat, or whatever, the floor on my spine is
so again,
really
we're running
bad.
sit-ups again here. And again, I like to have my feet running through this leg extension.
It just
We're
sticks
going
out.
in 10 seconds. When we get started here now,
like
though, again, you can hold on to the handles.
If you've ever seen those in
them on your
the
shoulders
books,
as you
it's certainly it's not normal, not great.
Now, I like to go straight up and down with these sit-ups, but I also like to do a little twist as well, where you can have your elbow touch the opposite knee. All right. So this time we're standing up for real. And we got one more exercise, and then we're gonna go to halftime. And this one's called the standing reverse fly. It's a little tricky, so you're gonna grab the handles, so you're crossing them over. And you're gonna pull them up a little bit here. And then you're gonna pull the weights up towards your shoulder, except you wanna do this at the same time. So this weight's going up here. Now the cables and the handles might be getting a little tangled for you as you do this. Try to create a little space though, so they're not tangling up. Whew. I hope everybody's doing good out there. After this set here, we're gonna have a 1-minute break and then we're gonna finish up again. So let's get right into it. Standing reverse fly, just like this. Pull the weights up towards your shoulders. And the cable should cross right in front of you. Exhale as you pull up. Inhale as you release. All right, so after this countdown here, we're gonna have another 35 seconds for a full minute of rest. So you can grab a little drink of water. That's what I'm gonna do here.
All right, so I'm not going to join him for the next part of his exercise. Thoughts so far. I do like the Bowflex. I think that I am going to start incorporating that on my off days. So a couple of those exercises were good. I could feel definitely a benefit, and so I'm excited for that. My particular model has a movable seat that has an incline, so I'm wondering if I can do some sort of a modification to the when he's fully reclined. That is very difficult for my back. It puts an unnatural arch at the base of my spine, and so that definitely hurts. And I certainly can't do the sit-ups portion because of the way that my just my anatomy, the way that my spine sticks out. But I do know that if I do the bench on an incline, I can put the straps over my shoulders and pull down using the top pulleys, or I think that's what they're called. So all in all, a good experiment. I think the way that he has his workouts set up is pretty nice. I might thumb through some of his other stuff and just check it out. But thanks for helping me get my back back. I'm definitely, I feel that workout, even though I only did 20 pounds, I might actually go down to 15 just to let my body get used to some of those motions again. But overall, good experiment. And I'm looking forward to using it again in a couple of days.